Hi, my name's Rowan and this is my channel, The Yorkshire Sew Girl. Today is my turn. La 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 la! It's my turn to do Sew Frugal 22. It's been pushing me over, listening to everybody else's videos, and I'm like, it's my turn soon, it's my turn soon. I actually sorted the schedule out. Why didn't I put myself at the front? Don't know, didn't do it. But anyway, I'm here. It's my day today. I'm gonna look down alt time people, because I have put notes down here, because you know I'm shocking at detail sometimes. And I've got to get this right because it's mine and Sam's challenge, and Sam will tell me off if I don't. She's already going to tell me off because it's going to be way longer than it should be, and I'm going to have more patterns than I should have. But anyway, maybe she won't watch mine. She will. Cup of tea, get myself ready, obviously in leopard print. I've just thought, none of my fabric choices are leopard print. You won't believe it, but they're not. Wait and see. So, you have probably seen, I don't know, 30 vloggers already. So you know the deal really, don't you? But I'll recap anyway. Is it annoying you yet when we keep recapping the rules? Pick a free garment pattern to sew. We would prefer it if it was free to everybody in the entire world, because that is what we're trying to achieve with this challenge, is so that people can go and explore the breadth of patterns that are available for free. Choose some fabric from your stash. So go in, like I've been in my cupboard of doom, which has now been called the cupboard of joy, someone said on my comments. I liked that, the cupboard of joy, now that it's all organised. Pick some fabric out of there, sew it up in the month of March, and then reveal it on Instagram on the 31st of March in your incredible outfit. Now, it doesn't have to be for you. It can be for anybody. It can be for grandchildren, your children, your husband, your sister's friend's mate. I don't know. Anybody, as long as they're human, basically. No animals and stuff like that. Don't be putting like a little budgie coat on or something like that, because that would be ridiculous. And very difficult to make something so small. Okay. So yeah, that's it. I mean, there's just 4 rules. When you put it on Instagram on the 31st of March, we're all going to have a party basically. I remember the 31st of March last year, I was at work and it found it really difficult to not be distracted the whole day, because the amount of people that joined in the challenge was phenomenal and it was really good fun. So all we would ask is that you post it on Instagram, that you use the hashtag SewFrugal22 on the 31st of March. Now, if you want to give anybody sneaky peeks beforehand, a little bit here, a little bit there, feel free to do it. But if you could use a different hashtag, that would be wonderful, because when we come to do it all on the 31st of March, I won't have to scroll through every single one and then write them all down, and you know what I'm saying. So if you could use SewFrugalWhip, WIP for work in progress, that would be great. Don't forget as well, if your account is private on Instagram, we will not be able to see it. I'm not telling you to go and open up your Instagram, but what you can do is send a photo of it to me or Sam as a direct message if you so wish, and we'll still include you in the challenge. So, how good's that? To get started, I'm just going to talk about some of the discounts and things like that we've got going on. The first big one is not even a discount. It's a freebie from Donna at Size Me Sewing, has offered us, which you've probably already seen, and I'll be putting things up here all the time, a boxy tee pattern for free until the 30th of March for everybody. Use the code BOXYT. I will put all of this information down here, so don't think you've got to remember it all, because I can't remember it all and I'll have to look it up and put it all down below. Just have another quick slip of my tea. I'm 4.5 minutes in, Sam, I'm really sorry. I haven't even started yet. We've also got 20% off at Fabricate Myrtle, which is where Sam works, for printing off your AO patterns if you so wish, if you can't be bothered to stick them all together like I've been doing. My living room floor has been just covered in A4 pieces of paper basically and sellotape. Yeah, 20% off. You can print as many patterns as you want, but only 1 order per customer until the end of March. And then the other thing that Sam got offered, which I thought was really nice, from Pattern Union, who are actually donating as well. They offered us 50% off the Edith Smock dress, which is really nice. I've been having a good look at that. So if you want, you can use that. Obviously, you can't use that for the challenge because it's not free, but 50% discount, people. We're going to shout about it. Use the code SEWFRUGAL22 for that one. Okay. So people will have remembered last year it was Frugal Frocks. We had the most wonderful time and it sounded really beautiful, rolling off the tongue, Frugal Frocks. But we decided to open it up to more than just dresses this year, just to make sure it's a bit more inclusive. Anybody can join in then. You can self-draft, you can use a pattern, you can hack free patterns, do what you want, man. Use whatever fabric you want, duvets. I even said towels the other day in the live Q&A. I mean, why not? Don't see why not. Could wear a towel. Might not want to step out the house in it, but you might want to wear one. So we changed it to So Frugal 22 this year. Now, So Frugal hashtag was taken up a couple of years ago by the lovely JJ from the Camden Stitch. But she quite nicely said, crack on girls, you use it. But I did want to just give her a shout out because over on her channel, she's done a playlist called, wait a minute while I refer to my notes so I don't get it wrong, Sewing on a Budget. And I've started listening to them and they're brilliant. So if anybody is kind of wanting to know how to be even more frugal, then head over to JJ's channel and have a look at that playlist because I think it's really good. And if I can work out how to link playlists, I'll put it in the description box below. But if not, you're just gonna have to go search her. You know what I mean? But I think I'll be able to do that. So yeah, go and have a look at that. So there's over 70 of us. If you can't find a free pattern now, what is going on? We're doing all this hard work for you. Brilliant. So yesterday's vloggers were, I hope there's a picture there when I'm pointing, potentially not, was the lovely Twilight Stitcher and Mary Sews. And then tomorrow is the lovely Tammy from Sewn on the Time and Serenity Sews. We've had loads of different people. It's a great day this year. So I hope you guys will join in with us, have a bit of fun, not have to spend loads of money, and then we can go from there. So let's get started, 7.5 minutes into it. Obviously, everybody's had their own take, haven't they, on So Frugal, the vloggers so far, and I'm sure there'll still be loads to come. And some of us are going to duplicate patterns because some will be more popular than others. But what I've decided to do this year is, because last year I went down such a massive rabbit hole with just dresses, I'm like, what will this be like if it's all garments? So I decided to be a bit more specific this time. I decided to have a think about what I want to be making in the upcoming months. Now, I'm going on holiday in May. Yes. It better be sunny, that's all I'm going to say. I want to wear flip-flops and feel the sun on my body because I can't wait. I just can't cope with this horrendous UK weather at the moment. So I'm really hoping I get to go on holiday. But who knows? Let's see. There's lots of stuff going on in the world right now that's way more important than that. But I thought what I'll do is I'll have a bit of intention in my sewing. So I've been having a look at what kind of outfits I would like to wear on my holiday or in the summer, because then I'm killing two birds with one stone, you know? So Frugal challenge, what I want to wear all the time anyway. Boom. Now, I'm going to start putting up some photos. Oh, it's like X Factor. Of inspiration photos of what I've been looking at. And as you will see from these photos that I'm imagining in my head are there now, I've been looking at some really nice summer outfits where you've got a pair of shorts, a nice little top, summer top, and then something over the top, quite long maybe, as like a kaftani type over garment. You know what I'm saying? So I've done a big delve into my stash and into the sewing pattern world, but it kind of narrowed things down for me. Instead of me going, oh my God, look at that pattern. Oh my God, look at that pattern. I specifically look for shorts, summer tops, and like a kaftan style top to fit my criteria. So I've got some examples. These are the things. So I've picked out 3 shorts, 3 tops, and 3 kaftan style patterns, and I've got to decide between those. And then I've been in my stash, I've dived into that stash to have a look at what I've got and what potentially could work together. Here lies my problem, people. And you're probably already thinking this. How are you going to make a full outfit up, Rowan, when you never buy any plain fabric? It's a very good point. Pointing with my pen now, it's that serious. It was hard. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't buy plain fabric. And trying to make an outfit out of several pattern fabrics is near on impossible. So it's restricted me a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But from a shorts perspective, I have 3 different short patterns that I kind of caught my eye. Now there's tons out there, guys. If you put in free short sewing patterns, then there'll be loads that come up. But the ones that caught my eye is number 1, Pepprmint magazine, which I've no doubt lots of vloggers have already spoken about and you probably already know. But the ones I really like on there are the Skye shorts. And the reason I like those is because they're a bit longer. I'm of that age where I don't want to see the top of my legs flapping about. Do you know what I mean? And they do flap about sometimes. No one needs to see that cellulite. No. Well, I don't want to see it anyway. So these would suit me really well. I can't buy shorts very easily ready to wear because they're always too short. When I sit down, they're too tight on my big fat thighs. I'm not saying I don't like my thighs. They're all right. But I don't need something to be constricted around it. You know what I'm saying? When you sit down and then you're like, what's going on here? I can hardly breathe. So I thought these looked really nice. They have got a really nice flapped waistband at the front and then elasticated at the back for that, you know, buffet that you have. This is in a collab as well with Make with Mandy, and they go from sizes A to P. Waist 25 inch to 50 and hips 35 to 60. So that's one of my options for shorts. I really like the look of these. I don't know whether I might have to shorten them a little bit, or I need to look into what height they're drafted for, because maybe they will just be perfect. I'm going to see when I make them. But yes, I've already started sticking my A4 pieces of paper together. The other one, well, there's 2 other patterns and they're both from Mood Society. Again, other vloggers have mentioned Mood. But when you go on there, it's literally mind-blowing. What you can find on there is just amazing. For free, hello. But I like 2 there. The Myrtle shorts, which I'll put a picture up of. Now, these are nice. They're very flowy, which I like, you know, none of that constricting business. But it says it's got a zipper in it. I feel like I'm out already. I'm talking myself out of it. Why would I want one with a zipper that's got really structured waistband when I could have a bit of elastication? Since COVID and we've all been at home, we're all about the elastic waistband. So I don't know. I do really like those though. They've got really nice flowy legs. Don't know why I'm doing that. Doesn't really mean flowy, but anyway. And they come in a size 2 to 30, and that's US sizing. So a waist of 24.5 to 49.5 inches and hips of 34.5 inches to 63. Some really good sizes in there as well. And the other pair of shorts that I quite like the look of are the Mood Society Eucalyptus shorts. Again, these look a bit more structured. Again, they have a zipper. Do we think I'm going to make them? Not sure. It all depends on how much I can squeeze out the fabric that I've got, to be honest, because I'm not so sure I can get any of these shorts out of the small amount of plain fabric I've got, but we'll see. So they're the same size as the last ones as well, so sizes 2 to 30 US. What do we think, people? I'm verging towards the Skye shorts. I think we all know that. But these are the fabrics that I've got, and again, I am not sure if I've got enough of it, to be honest. But anyway, and I'm lucky because the only reason I've got both of these is because I won the First for Fabrics bundle in a competition a while ago, and they sent me them in the bundle. So the first one I've got is this beautiful, like khaki, dark khaki green, like linen. I think it's a linen viscose actually. But I think that's really, really nice. And I think that would look lovely because it's still got a little bit of structure, but also a bit of drape as well. So I thought that might be quite nice for any of those 3 pairs of shorts, to be honest. And because it's plain, it gives me more option of what to do on top. You know what I'm saying? And the other one, again, First for Fabrics, and that is mid blue chambray. which is very nice. Have you noticed that I'm trying not to unfold them because I've folded them all really nicely and put them in my cupboard of joy? So I'm trying not to. Normally I'd just be opening these and then throwing them over my shoulder. That's not happening today. I'm being really good. So that's the other option. So I've got two options. I think my favourite is this option, but you'll see in a minute when I show you the other fabrics that the khaki might end up being the way to go because I've got more options on top of what to wear with it. So that's that. So they're my short options. Then I've got three top options and they're all really different. I've picked them because of this. So the first one, which you'll have seen mentioned on other vloggers, sorry, is the Etty Camisole by Tammy Handmade. Picture here. I love this pattern. I love how flowy it is, but also how structured the top is with the scalloped edge. Oh, it's just beautiful and I can't wait to make it. I've already stuck everything together. It's ready just to cut my fabric out. But I needed to wait till I'd done this before I cracked on with that. So that is in sizes 6 to 24 and it says to just go by your bust measurements and that is 31 inch to a 49 inch on top. That is body measurements, not necessarily finished garment measurements, but I love the look of that one. The next one is the Helens Closet Lunar Tank. So this is completely different, but again, a nice top to go with some shorts for my hollybobs. And what I love about this one is you can have it in two different lengths. You can have it really cropped or slightly longer. I'll probably go for slightly longer. But just how flowy and swishy that is, I loves it. So that's definitely an option for me. And that's in sizes 0 to 34. And it just says that it goes up to a 60-inch bust. I haven't downloaded everything yet, so I'm thinking up to a 60-inch bust. And then it just goes straight out anyway because it's like a swing top. So plenty of space in there, really good size inclusivity as well, which is brilliant. And that is designed for like a thin single knit, maybe like a viscose jersey, that type of thing, because you want it to flow. I suppose you could probably use it with a cotton jersey, but it would be a lot more structured. I would definitely want something that flows a bit more. So the Etty Camisole is woven. This one is singular knit type of products. And then the last one is a company called Paradise Patterns that I found. Now this lady's based in Hawaii, I think I might have got that right. And she offers something called the Blomma tank. Pictures here. You can go and subscribe to her newsletter and that's how you get the link to get the download. But this is a really nice stretch knit, close knit top. I've got a few pounds that I'm pecking on, people, but I'm embracing it. I'm embracing my body at the moment. So I thought this was a nice alternative as well. I really like the binding and everything around the neck and the arms. And she does that in a B cup and a D cup, which is good. So people with the bigger boobies, they don't have to do a full bust adjustment, luckily, hopefully. I don't know if I'm talking about full bust adjustments as if I know what I'm talking about, because I've never had to do one in my life, unfortunately. So that goes sizes 0 to 16, so not as inclusive as the others, unfortunately. Bust of 30 to 46, waist of 23 to 42.6, and the hem, because that comes just above the hips really, is 34 inches to 45. Well, I'm a 44 hip, so only just managing that one. You know what I'm saying? But it's supposed to be tight, and I'm sure there's probably going to be a bit of negative ease in it as well. So, and that would be more for like a cotton jersey, so a medium knit fabric. So, Etty Cami in woven, Lunar Tank in viscose jersey maybe, and then the Blomma Tank in cotton jersey is where I'm going with that one, in case you wondered. So let me talk fabrics for that as well. So I'm thinking, let's do the Etty Cami first. I'm thinking this, which I absolutely love. I've got a couple of meters of this, so I could probably get more than one thing out of this as well. And it's a really nice, I think it's a viscose morocane. I don't know how you say it. Like that anyway. It's a bit like a crepe, isn't it? Viscose crepe. And it's really, really pretty. And although, I mean, that's double layer and you can see through it quite a bit, it does have, it's a bit like the Ogden Cami, it does have a facing on the inside at the front and the back, so you wouldn't see necessarily your bra or anything like that. So I'm thinking that would go nicely with either that. I'd have been absolutely annihilated, wouldn't I, if I didn't have that first fabrics bundle. And it would also go with that. What do we think? So that's an option for the Etty Camisole. Check me out. Another plain fabric. I actually bought this one, just thought I'd let you know. It was from Andrea. Oh, I've unravelled it. Oh no, I've got to fold it all back up again now. I bought this one from Andrea Beyond the Pink Door because I just loved it so much. I can't remember if it's like a modal jersey or I think it's pretty much the same, isn't it, as a viscose jersey. But look at the colour on that bad boy. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm thinking that Lunar tank would look superb. And again, I was thinking, yep, that would go really nice with the blue. And actually, it looks beautiful with the green. I would never have put them two together, but I love that. When I look at that together now, I'm like, yes. So a few options there. I could do a bit of mix and matching, couldn't I? What would happen if I made all of them? It's never going to happen. Don't even know why I'm saying it, but it'd be a good one if I did interchangeable stuff. And then for the Blomma tank, now I've had a look at all of my jerseys, and I may use this one that I'm wearing now. The reason I'm wearing this is because it's free pattern. This is the French Navy Stellan tee. Oh, I got there. This is my Stellan tee, and this fabric was from Rainbow Fabrics. I don't know if I said that's where that one was from as well. That was from Rainbow Fabrics, the white one. And I've still got some of this left, and I'm thinking, do I use that to make the Blomma tank? Because that would go with my khaki. Would that be too much khaki? And it would also go with the blue. But if not, I love this so much, and I've got so much of it that I'm thinking, just go for it. I might have to make it in this. Oh, it's just, I just love it. I just love it so much. And again, this wouldn't go with the green one. Wouldn't go with the khaki bottoms, would it? But it would go with that. Look at me with all these matching things. Can't believe it. So that is my option for the Blomma tank. So there we go. That's how they're all going to fit in so far. And another page. And then caftan wise, I'm calling it caftan. It's like a throw on type of thing. You know, I love in the moment the shops have got quite a lot of, you know, really long extended loose weight shirts. Love that. That's the kind of thing that I've been looking at, and also really nice drapey long caftans. Love it. So I found a few patterns for this. I'm going to talk about Mood Society again here. I've got two patterns that I found on their website that would fit the criteria. One of them is called the Aurelia Shawl, but there's a tutorial about how to adapt it into a caftan style. Look at that picture. I mean, it's beautiful. But I'm thinking that over plain shorts and t-shirt would just be beautiful. And also you could use it then to go over your swimming costume. You know, when you've just been lazing about in the morning on the sunbed, pretending that you don't have children, they're not splashing you all the time and going, Mum, Mum, get in the pool, Mum, Mum. I don't know why my children have got a southern accent because they're northern, but anyway. Yeah, I digress. You know, when you just want to just wang your shorts on and shove something over you because you're going to go to the buffet for your lunch, or you just need to go for a wee or something like that. I think that would be absolutely gorgeous. Even be nice on an evening, to be honest. So that's a potential. And that is from sizes 2 to 30. It's a bust 32.5 to 58.5, waist of 24.5 to 49.5, and hips of 34.5 to 63.5. And I just love how they've adapted it by putting the ribbon round the band and then the tie as well. I just think it looks lush, lush. I probably wouldn't be able to do it with ribbon because I don't know if I'd have anything that long in my stash. But I could just do it with the same fabric, and you know what I'm saying. So that is a possibility. I love how long that one is as well. The other one that I like from Mood Society is more of a shirt style, and that is called the Lantana Maxi shirt. So you can wear that as a dress or as a shirt, and it basically has got a collar, and then it's also buttoned down up until like your waist almost, and then it skims out. It's beautiful. So I really like that one. And that has got yeah, cuffs on it as well. It's just It's really, really nice. So that's got the same sizing as the last one. That is sizes 2 to 30. And then the last one that I found was a company called Socialite Patterns, and she's got a pattern called the Allure Robe. And again, I think you sign up to her newsletter to get this from memory. But again, I'll be linking everything down below. And she does this in sizes XXS to 4XL. So that's a bust of 31 to 56, a waist of 24.25 to 47.5, and hips of 33.5 to 58 inches. And I love this. You can do this in shirt length, midi length, or maxi length, depending on how much fabric you've got. I love it. I really like this one. I think this is the one that I'm steering towards, but we shall see. And you can use knit fabric as well with this one. I like that idea. So I think what she's talking about when she's talking about knit is maybe by doing, you know, like a proper robe that you would wear, like a dressing gown type of robe. But yeah, I think this is a really nice, diverse pattern. So I love this one. And you can get it in A4 or projector file as well. So if you fancy pants and you've got a projector, you can use it for that as well. Now, my options for this are some fabric that I got from Rainbow Fabrics ages ago. Look at that. That's a bad boy, isn't it? I love it. I think I've got 3 meters of this as well. So hear me out when I'm talking things matching. I'm thinking that, and then that. That's nice, isn't it? I've managed to find an outfit that would all match. I'm quite impressed with myself because it was hard work going through that cupboard of joy, I'll tell you. But the other option I've got is this fabric that I've had for quite a while now. It's an art gallery fabric, so I'm scared to cut into it. But it's just beautiful. Look at that. So it's really lightweight. I've bought it with the intention of maybe making some sort of caftan. Look at those colours together. Oh, they're nice, aren't they? So I could use that as well. Don't know, what do you think? The only thing I would struggle with if I'm trying to do a full outfit, so they all look great, is using the blue fabric. And the reason for that is because with the blue fabric, I've just spied something. I was thinking this would be the nicest way forward, but it doesn't really go with either of those other fabrics. But I do have this Lady McElroy fabric, but I think it's too much. What do we think? I think that might be a bit too much with this patterned. Not sure. But then I've just spied this combination. Getting excited, can you tell? All my fabrics are just all falling all over the place. What about the blue chambray with the lunar tank in this, and then that over the top? Look at that. That's nice as well, isn't it? I'm just scared because I've got an art gallery fabric in all of this and a Lady McElroy fabric, and what if I mess it up? Anyway, they're my possibilities. So let me know in the comment section below which one you like the most. And then, I'm so sorry, Sam. I really want to try and make an evening outfit as well for my holiday. I'm going to be really quick with this one. I'm going to hopefully try and make the Minerva McCalls M7969. So if anybody's seen recently, Minerva have been letting all of their new subscribers have the McCalls M969 pattern for free. So I have downloaded that, and I've wanted to make that for quite some time anyway. So I'm thinking that I will probably make that in this fabric potentially if I do. I've got quite a lot of different fabrics I could make that in though, so it might end up being something that's not here, because if I use this for the caftan to match my outfit, depends what I choose, then I can't really use that for that as well, can I? We're not quite sure, Sam is investigating at the moment, when the cut-off date will be for that Minerva dress. But if you like that type of style, and say, for example, the Minerva dress isn't available anymore because we're not sure just yet, we're trying to get confirmation, there is also something called the Libelle Frilly dress, which I'll put a picture up of now, that you can get. And that comes in 3 lengths and 3 sleeve lengths as well, which is I really like the look of this pattern as well. So the McCalls M7969 is sizes 4 to 26. So that's a bust of 29.5 to 48, a waist of 22 to 41.5, and a hips of 31.5 to 50. And the Libelle frilly dress just has the bust size on, and I think that's because it just drapes straight out, and that is a small to XXL, which is a bust of 34.6 to 46. But I would think that the finished garment measurements are probably quite a bit bigger than that as well, looking at the style of the dress. But I do like both of those, so I may be making one of them. Or, look at me, grand plans again. As if this is going to happen. It's not, is it? Anywho, the other potential is to make a jumpsuit, and I go on about this all the time and I never do it, do I? But I absolutely love the Pattern Union Phoebe Freebie jumpsuit pattern. Have you had a look at it? I'm going to link it below because you need to go and have a look at it. It's free. I think you have to put a code in. It tells you in the description box of the actual pattern. But this is a phenomenal pattern because they're encouraging you to hack it however you want. So you can hack it into trousers and a top. You can do the top different ways. You can make it into a dress. It looks like the possibilities are endless. So if I don't make it for this challenge, I will be trying to make that anywhere for this summer because I love that. And again, this is the fabric, the fern fabric that I was kind of thinking of for that. But again, I've got quite a lot in my stash of viscose of 2.5 to 3 meters, so I'm sure I'll be able to come up with something if I end up using this. I don't know why I'm drawn to this. I'm drawn to definitely using this at some point. So that's my plan. That's how I've done it this year. I've done daytime outfit and evening outfit for my holidays, and I've managed to get some sort of, you know, coordinating fabric thing going on, I think. It has definitely made me realise I need to buy more plain fabric because it was hard work. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. So I hope you're enjoying all the vlogs so far. We've obviously got some amazing sponsors as well. We are already starting to talk about all of that on Instagram and tell everybody the details of each person's sponsors prizes. But yeah, we've got over 30 sponsors this year and over 40 prizes, which is phenomenal. So I just want to say a shout out if anybody's watching from any of those companies. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate your generosity. For the challenge, we will be, all winners will be drawn at random, just because we don't really want to have to judge this challenge. It's all about people just having fun and being involved in something in the community. But if anybody's got any questions that I haven't answered here today, or any of the vloggers haven't, myself and Sam did do a live Q&A which is saved over on Sam's page at Frugalissima, so you can always head over there. And if you've missed any of the videos, Sam's also saving a playlist together on her channel with all of the So Frugal vlogger team, so feel free to go over there and catch up if you've missed any. But I hope you really do join in with us and you have some fun doing it, and hopefully we'll get to see the amazing garments that you're making on the 31st of March. Take care everybody, and I'll speak to you in my next vlog. Bye.